Now, how long does it usually take to reach JLPT N1 or the equivalent of CFIRS C1 or HSK 6? So here's an article from 1990 by the instructors at the Foreign Service Institute, or FSI. The proficiency levels that FSI language programs are required to achieve among the learners are based on the Interagency Language Roundtable, or ILR, language skill level descriptions. And the FSI, or Foreign Service Institute's, goal is to train the students to reach Speaking 3, Reading 3, which they describe as, quote, general professional proficiency, able to speak accurately and with enough vocabulary to handle social representation and professional discussions within special fields of knowledge, able to read most materials found in daily newspapers, right? And this, according to one analysis from a white paper, is equivalent to the CFIRS C1 level, which is equivalent to JLPT N1 or HSK 6. Now, how long does it take, according to the FSI, to reach this level? According to another, more updated paper from FSI, published in 2016, it says, quote, Category 4 languages, the super hard languages, require 88 weeks to study for 3 and 3, double the time of Category 3 languages. 4 languages fall into this group: Arabic, Japanese, Chinese, and Korean. And for each of the 88 weeks, how many hours are students required to study per week? Here the paper says, quote, at FSI, we have found that it requires at least 4 class hours a day, usually more, for 5 days a week, plus 3 or more additional hours a day of independent study. So if you do the math, 4 hours a day of class plus 3 hours a day of outside study times 5 days a week times 88, you punch it into a calculator, you get 3080, right? 3080 hours according to these two papers. That's why you have this meme on the internet, right? And according to this really old web page, the time it takes for a student with knowledge of Chinese characters, right, is only half or maybe 60% of the other students. So me being Chinese has an advantage, right? So what does this mean for you Chinese learners? Well, according to the FSI, 0 to HSK 6 for a typical learner takes about 3080 hours, right? According to the FSI. And if we assume that each level will take double the time it takes for the previous level, then we can estimate that from HSK 5 to HSK 6 will take about 1540 hours, and 4 to 5 will take half that, which is 770 hours, and then HSK 4 to 6 altogether will take about 2010 hours, right? So HSK 1 to 3 will take you about 700 hours, and then 4 to 6 will take you 2300 hours. For further details on hours and other levels, you can visit this URL on Language Player, which will give you like a detailed learning path, right, with hours and everything.